Well, you're all here to hear our final review of The Star of the Seas. You want to turn that down?
That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? I was like, where's that noise coming from?
Let's start off the show right. I'm going to give Star of the Seas a 9.
I'm going to give it a 9 to a 9.5.
9 to 9.5.
Yeah.
Stick around and we'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. If you are new around here, I'm your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We are coming to you live from Tall Man Mobile. We have gotten off the Star of the Seas. We're so sad. But guess what we brought you? Sort of balcony cam. That view was so amazing. We decided to record it for a little bit and use that as a balcony cam for this show. So we are going to get to the review right away. We just want to welcome everybody. We appreciate you all being here. We will say hello to each and every one of you as soon as we're done with our review. With that being said, we do things a little different around here. We do it tall man style.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Filming Tom and style.
Embarkation. Ooh, the blue screen. All right, so Embarkation was, for ship to size, it was amazing. I could not believe how smooth it was.
I couldn't either. I really couldn't. I thought, Embarkation couldn't be any better than what it was the last ship we were on. But
I know.
oh my gosh, this was incredible.
It really was. We got there around 11-ish, a little bit later than we normally would. Dropped everything off, parked the truck, got in, right into the building, right in through security, right into check-in, right on the ship.
Didn't sit down one time.
No, I was like, holy moly. I think we were on the ship within 10 minutes from walking through the front door. If it took that long.
I don't think it took that long.
I don't think it took that long.
It didn't seem like it did.
Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah, so Embarkation for the largest ship in the world is a 10 for me.
Same.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Cabins. All right. So the cabins are I found amazing. General size is about the same as a lot of the ships we go on. Love the decor though.
I think it may have actually been a little bit more spacious.
You think
have a little bit more room to get around the foot of the bed. The bathrooms are bigger.
Well, the shower is bigger.
I feel like the bathrooms themselves are bigger as well.
See, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. I thought the bathrooms in its entirety were bigger.
Yeah. No, the shower was definitely bigger, but that area in front of the toilet when you come out, it was, it's a little
About
tight.
the same, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But still, that bigger shower is man, it makes a huge difference.
It does.
It really does.
Yeah.
So all in all, again, the decor, we saw 21 different cabins across the board, from inside all the way up to some of the major suites, the owner suite, to accessibility cabins, and they all looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
There's only one negative, I would say. When you leave the cabin, you actually have to push the door to make sure that it locks.
That is true.
It doesn't just shut like most cabin doors that
is
we've
true.
been at.
It goes and it closes and it's like right there and you think it's closed, but if you pull on it, you'll hear that click.
Yeah, so you got to push on the door.
You
so
really do have to,
anybody going on a ship, push that door. It's a small minor thing, but still just push on that door. At least that's our door.
Yeah.
In our cabin 327 on deck 11.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
So shall we keep it going?
Yeah, let's keep on.
Oh, by the way, I do want to add one thing for the cabins.
Okay.
Power everywhere.
Yes.
Power, 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 power.
Yeah.
You don't need to bring, the cubes and the this and the that. Of course, they've banned all of those anyway. But no, there's power on both sides of the bed, USB A and C. One side of the bed has US power, and there's USB hidden by the TV. There's power on there's power everywhere.
That's true.
We didn't have one single issue with power in the cabin.
Not one.
Some of the suites have a little bit more power, but generally lots of power. Anyway, moving on to the buffet. This was, I think, by far the best Royal Caribbean buffet we've eaten at.
I agree. Yeah,
It almost felt like a celebrity buffet.
it did, didn't it?
There was seafood on the buffet every day, lobster tail.
And that was on the normal buffet, not like, some of the ships you have to go to the solarium to get the seafood buffet.
Yeah.
No, this was
Just
on
up in the
regular
Windjammer.
buffet, up in Windjammer.
Just up in Windjammer.
Yeah.
And so it was amazing. Great variety.
Yeah.
Lots to choose from.
Yes.
We were able to find a seat even when it was at its busiest,
Yeah.
which is debarkation day in the morning. We were able to find a seat.
Yeah, easily.
So it was crowded, but still able to find a seat.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the crowded go, everybody sort of moves their own way. So there were no lines for anything.
No.
At least for the normal food.
Yeah.
I never waited to have an omelet made in the morning.
Honestly, I never even looked at the omelets. I thought everything else was good.
I did wait to have stir fry.
Yes.
And of course, stir fry takes a couple minutes. So there's one chef, he's got 2 pans, and you can only cook 2 dishes at a time. But outside of that, man, the food offerings were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, a wide variety, and it was all tasty.
All tasty.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yes.
Now, this is we may need a subcategory because this ship has so many different places to eat. First, we'll start in the main dining room. We ate in there most evenings, not every evening, but most evenings. And just like the buffet, the food quality that was in the main dining room, I feel was also some of the best that we've had, if not the best that we've had on Royal Caribbean. The service was by far the best that we've ever had.
On any ship, I think.
We were in and out in 45 minutes.
Every night.
No matter how much food we ordered.
Yeah.
Not that we, ordered too much food, but
Yeah.
Sometimes I would have like 3 or not 3 entrees, 3 appetizers, but boom, 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 boom. Our guys were right on it.
They were on top of it. Yeah.
Deck 3, table 358.
Yes.
Go sit there if you want fast service.
Yes.
I can't speak for anybody else, but where we were, wow.
It was incredibly fast. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. And again, the quality of the food was fantastic.
Yes.
I'll give you a perfect example. We like, on day 1, they always serve like a tomato, a roasted tomato soup. And this one had a slight, a different spice. I don't want to call it spicy, but there was like a little extra pepper or something added to it.
I think it was like a crushed red pepper because it did have slightly heat to it.
It did, but it wasn't like burning your mouth or anything.
No, it wasn't.
But what it did was it made all the flavors pop.
It did.
And it gave it a much deeper flavor. It was fantastic. And all the foods were like that, okay? So there was the main dining. Now, there are so many other places to eat. And I'm not talking about specialty dining. I'm just talking about regular food.
Yes.
Let's go down the list.
Okay.
The Aquadome. The Aquadome Cafe. Now, the Aquadome Cafe is kind of like a food court. There's 4 or 5 different eateries
I
there.
believe.
5.
Yeah.
There's a Greek. There's I don't know what they call it, but we got Cubans there.
Yes.
There's the crepe.
Like
oh my
Gina,
God.
I think it was the crepes.
Oh, creme de
there
la
was
crepe.
Barbecue.
Yep. And no, I think it was just 4. Maybe it's 5. I don't know.
There were 5.
We didn't eat at the
for
5th one
sure.
though.
No.
The Greek.
Yeah,
The
you
Greek
said
one.
Mediterranean.
Did I say Mediterranean?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what's the first one. In
The first
between
one is creme de la crepe.
You have the crepes, and then you turn the corner, and then
Oh yeah, I
there's
can't.
the one right
That's
there.
the one we didn't eat at.
Yeah.
And then it was
And then it was the
barbecue,
barbecue,
Mediterranean, and then
the La Cucina.
yeah.
I believe it was La Cucina.
we missed one.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So everything that we had there was fantastic, and
Yeah.
when it was quick, there was always a seat.
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's that. Then we ate down in the Park Cafe for breakfast. Great offerings there.
Yep.
We'd never went for lunch for the food, but we'd go there throughout the day, and there's some chips and different things you can get there, and it was great.
Yeah.
The Surfside Cafe, we ate breakfast there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was sort of like a mini buffet. That was great as well. Let's see. What other food? I mean, there was
You can't forget base camp.
Base Camp. Okay.
There is no way you can forget base camp.
Base Camp is up on the back of deck 16.
Yes.
Before you get to all the slides and till you get to the hideaway.
Mm-hmm.
And they serve, I call it more bar type like finger foods. That is where you get your smash burger, which to be honest, best hamburger
burger.
we've ever had at sea.
best burger at sea, maybe even on land. It was pretty darn good.
Yeah, on any cruise line.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Really
they
good
had
burger.
chicken fingers, which were great. They also had hot dogs. We didn't get those. We had the pretzel bites. They were fantastic. So you got to go try Base Camp.
Yeah.
Then there was, of course,
the Pearl Cafe.
The Pearl Cafe. Now, the Pearl Cafe is on deck 6. It's open 24 hours a day, and it changes food throughout the day.
And is right behind the Pearl.
Yes.
So you can't miss it.
Yes, you can't miss it. And they also have a drink
Stations.
drink station there,
24/7.
which is great because I love the fact that there was drink stations not just upstairs, but in multiple locations on the ship.
And it was open 24/7.
24/7.
So you weren't limited to having water unless you called room service.
Right, you could get
Love that. You
lemonade,
could get
iced tea, and strawberry kiwi.
Yeah. And
Yep.
of course, tea and coffee.
Yeah, I mean, just tons of food.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I did not go to Sorrento's. I could not get myself to do it. I watched, and it looked the same as the other ships, and you all know I'm pretty particular about pizza, but we did not eat at Sorrento's, and we did not eat at the sports club, the sports bar.
Players?
Players. We didn't
Yeah.
eat at Players.
No, we
and
didn't.
there was one other of the sort of bar where you could get little snacky things. We didn't go
Although,
there either.
We walked by Players, and they had some amazing looking onion rings.
Oh, they did. They come
I
on a
was
little
like,
pole
we
with a bunch
should,
of
but we never
We never
did.
made it back. So, guys, if you're into food, Star of the Seas is your place. So,
Yeah.
honestly, absolutely amazing. So let's move on. The bars. Well, again, thank you for the thumbs up.
Yes, thank you.
The bars. As for those who are regulars here at the channel, y'all know we don't really drink, and so we didn't really go to any of the bars. We walked by all of them. Lisa went and got menus of all the drinks at all the bars.
Which I'm still editing, so I have not posted them on Facebook yet. That'll be in the days to come. I've got those and food menus as well.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will say I didn't hear any complaints from any of the people we were hanging out about the bar.
The people that we were speaking to knew their bartenders by name.
Yeah. In fact, if you're going to be hanging
Thank
out
you.
around the deck 17 area with the lime and coconut, you got to go see Bob. Begins with a B, ends with a B. That's what he says. Go see Bob. Everybody was raving about Bob.
Yes. Now, we did go down to the Lemon Post, and they have alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages there, and we got this little pouch called the Green Monster.
That was
very
delicious.
tasty.
It really was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like a-
This was great. Yeah.
It's like a lemonade with green
green
apple
apple.
flavor in it.
Yeah.
And a couple of
Gummies.
Gummies. It
That's
was-
what made it the monsters.
more for kids, but
It is, but it was really good. We enjoyed it.
I'm the biggest kid on the boat.
It was very refreshing after a hot day.
Yes, it was really good. So,
Yeah,
all
very
right,
good.
let's move on.
Okay.
Activities. So the activities are plentiful, guys. All around the ship, up and down, front and back, left to right. All the normal activities you come to expect on Royal Caribbean, the Star of the Seas has them. When it comes to children's activities, and we have not been on the Icon, but that children's area and the activities they do with those kids, unbelievable. The largest kids area that we've seen on any ship. It was amazing.
It really was. And I have actually on my list here, I'm going to look and see if I can find it really quickly, a list of some of the family activities that they had on this ship. Let's see if I can find it really quickly here. If I can't, then we'll have to move on.
Yeah, there it is right there, activities.
Activities, and I thought I had a separate family.
Well, I mean, you got archery, basketball, dodgeball, flow rider, gaga ball, laser tag, mini golf, pickleball, rock climbing, soccer, table tennis, volleyball, stretch and release, pathway to Pilates, power walk club, Royal Run Club, aqua aerobics, dance fitness. I believe that's all one day.
But they have, you were talking about kids specifically. Here's my family activities.
Family dance hour, family karaoke, once upon a time bed story with Admiral Awesome, glow in the dark mini golf, Steel Pan Family Jam. We actually saw that. That was down on Surfside.
Really
That was
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Blacklight Puppet Show, Hula Hoop Challenge, Big Shark Block Party, Slush Silent Shush. Yeah, shush, I think. Shush. I like me. Slush. Silent party. Sweet dreams from Surfside and arts and crafts. So
Lots
just a ton of stuff.
things to do for the kids and the families.
Tons of stuff to do.
Yeah. Plus the splash park and
Yeah.
yeah.
All the water slides.
Even dry slides. Tons of stuff for the kids.
Yeah, and the
And the adults.
and the,
the big kids.
that goes out over the edge of the
yeah. Like a
Crown's Edge.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
And the water slides are fun, trust me.
Yes, she went on them.
I did.
All right, moving on. Entertainment. Well, we have been also very vocal about Royal Caribbean's entertainment, that they have had the best entertainment at sea for a very, very long time. And the Star of the Seas is no different. They have 3 major shows that happen on the ship. They have Back to the Future, the musical, which we saw. Absolutely fantastic. That is hitting on all buttons right out of the gate. I don't know what it was like for the preview cruises, but this being the inaugural, whatever they needed to work out, they worked out fantastic. With a special note to the gentleman who plays George McFly. That man was off the charts crazy.
Give that man the award. Yeah, that was really good.
He was great. He was fantastic. So that was in the main theater. Then they have the Aquadome. I'm going to say Aquadome.
Aquadome
Alex.
forever, thanks.
Thank you, Alex. The Aquadome, their show there is called Torqued. It was great. They still need to work on some things. It wasn't quite as together as
sharp and precise
as Back to the Future was, but all the makings are there. They just need some more time to just gel. Okay. Love the choice of music. Love the execution. The tech is all great. But if you've seen some of their other Aqua shows, this is going to feel very familiar. Okay. It's a lot of the same things with the exception of those motorcycles.
Yeah.
There's motorcycles in the water show. You got to go see it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, they're
skating.
They're skating
the ice
at
show.
the I can't think of the name of that theater now.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Edge anyway.
Yeah.
Their ice skating show, which is in a new sort of facility. It's not called oh my God, all the names escape me tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. It's called Soul. The theater's in the Round.
It is.
The audience
COB.
doesn't.
The square ones on the Oasis.
It used to be
Class is
called Studio B.
Yeah.
This is called like
something different.
Yeah. Anyway, it's round, and the audience doesn't go all the way around, but I don't know, probably 3/4 of the way. And what's great, because skaters don't skate in rectangles, they skate in circles, right? So we thought that was really neat. There were some great tricks in that particular show. They've got these, what do they call them? Adrenaline skaters, or anyway. Just
extreme skaters.
Extreme.
Yes.
I said the words are escaping me tonight, everybody.
Yes.
I need another day. Extreme skaters. So yeah, you want to go see Soul.
If you've ever seen like skateboarding in the half pipe.
They got like ramps and jumps
and ice skates. Yeah.
How do you do that? I don't know.
The talent's incredible there, though.
Now, we recorded Torqued and Soul.
Yes.
We're going to be putting them up on our Patreon site. If you're not part of our Patreon group, please consider going there, patreon.com/tallmanclan. Become a member of Patreon. We put content that we cannot put up on any other channel because of specific reasons, right? So, but we put it there because we can. So we have the full shows recorded. We'll put them up there. Amazing. Now, outside of that, all the atmospheric entertainment, the band inside of the music hall, the string trio up there, the house
harpist.
band, the jazz band, the harpist, even the DJs. I mean, everything was fantastic.
Yeah.
There's only one complaint. Is it possible that every time there's some kind of party with the DJ, they could play some different music? I think we had to hear, the cha-cha slide 627 times. We do hear a lot of the same music with these parties.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's a 70s theme party, they're going to play 70s music. But
yes.
But outside of that, we heard a lot of the same music. That would be the only complaint that we had about that.
That, and I think you had also talked about the DJs when they play songs. It's always it's a dance mix. So, even if they're playing, like a Journey song, it's got that going on.
They were playing Journey, and and behind it was
Yeah.
the DJ was mixing, and I understand that's what DJs do, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, moving on. Customer service. So we went down there a couple times, and
Friendly, fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
friendly and fast. I don't know what
Yeah.
else you can say. Now, we didn't have any problems, and a lot of times people complain about customer service because they have a problem and it's not solved to their satisfaction, whatever their satisfaction or expectations may have been. But when you go down there for normal things, asking questions, this, can you point me over here? What? On the spot, pleasant, nice, smiling, and very friendly.
Yeah.
Right?
Agreed. Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because it's new ship, because sometimes we go on a ship and go to customer service and not a lot of personality. And we also understand why that is, because sometimes you get a lot of grumbly people, but here they are, brand new ship and all new passengers and whatever. And everybody that we spoke to down there was very, very friendly.
Agreed.
So give them thumbs up to customer service.
Yeah.
The ship as a whole. So we've talked about this a couple times through the live shows that we did when we were on the ship. If you're joining us now for the first time, we broadcasted live every single night from the ship. A couple of nights we were in our cabin, a couple of nights we were outside of the cabin. In fact, this is what it looked like outside of the cabin when we were broadcasting. Just a beautiful view there from the Star of the Sea. Since we're talking about the ship, this is probably a great place to do it from.
I would agree.
So one of the things that we were talking about is Lisa and I have never been the biggest fan of the mega ship. It feels too many people, and it just overcrowded, and it just too loud all the time, especially with the Utopia, because it's a big party ship, 3 and 4 days. And it just has never been our thing. We like it to be a little bit more quaint. We feel our max was like 150 to 180,000 ton, like the Mardi Gras type class for, say, Carnival. XL class. Did I say the Mardi Gras
You
class?
said Mardi Gras class.
XL class.
I know what you meant.
Y'all know what you're talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm having a bad night. I'm going to need that a lot more tonight, I think. But this ship felt different.
This ship actually felt a little cozy.
It did.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's a giant ship.
It's huge.
It's huge. It's 250,000 tons.
But it didn't feel overwhelming.
It didn't. And it was never crowded anywhere.
No.
Now, let me talk about that, because people are like, oh, maybe it wasn't a lot of people. All right. At double occupancy, do you have those numbers?
I do.
At double occupancy, meaning every cabin has just 2 people in it, it holds 5,610 people. Now, but max capacity, meaning if every berth,
single
so
bed
if it's a cabin that holds 3 or a cabin that holds it 4, so if every single berth is filled, it holds 7,600. This sailing, the one that we were on, had 6,856. So it wasn't quite max capacity, but it was only like 744 people shy of max capacity.
Yeah.
6,856 people is still a ton of people.
It is.
And even, well, we'll get to embarkation here in just a second. But even there was never lines anywhere.
No. I mean, the only time that you ever saw a gathering of people was when people were leaving a show.
Yes.
And that dispersed really quickly.
There would be a few, when we got to shows, we got there, let's back up for shows. The Aquadome, if you want a seat with a back, you need to get there early.
That's true.
Okay? If you don't get there early, not all the seats have backs. Kind of sitting upright. We heard some complaints about that. So we got there early because somebody recommended to us that we do that. And so there was a little line, probably 20 people, 25 people maybe.
I wouldn't even think there were that many.
I don't know.
But the thing is, they had openings front and center. They had openings left and right. And everybody that was in line was waiting front and center. Because I came up, remember I had to go back to the room for the stand?
Yep.
So I went back to our room and I came back and I saw the line. and there was nobody left and there was nobody right. So I just walked over right and got right on back in.
Yeah.
So just, be aware that you don't have to stand right front and center. You can go left or right to get into that the aqua theater.
Yes.
And
yes, you can.
That'll eliminate your waiting in line.
Yes, because there's basically the 3 entrances
Yes.
to get in.
Yes.
So, anyway, yeah, this felt like a much smaller ship than it really was.
I agree.
My feet don't echo that same sentiment.
You will get your exercise.
We got our steps in. But yeah, just fantastic.
But even that being said, I think all of the activities were relatively close to each other. You had, decks 6, 7, and 8. Was it that
5, 6, and 7?
5, 6, and 7. That
8 if you're doing the
that had your shops and your customer service and your Central Park and your Surfside. All of that was right in that same area. So I mean, it didn't seem like as much walking as in some of the other ships to me.
No, but everybody spreads out, right? Got some people that go to Boleros, and some people that go to Lou's, and some people that go to the sports bar, and some people that go to the music hall, and some people that go, if they're having a deck party, up on top, or they migrate around, or you're doing shows. And anyway, yeah, the ship, fantastic, did not feel crowded at all, and it was almost at max capacity.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Before we get to the final thing here, let's talk about embarkation. That was just as smooth, if not smoother, than debarkation.
Okay.
Yes. Leaving the ship.
Debarking.
Woof. Debarking. Embarkation, debarkation. I hate the word debarkation because it means it's over.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't stay in my brain.
Okay.
When it was time to get off the ship, they weren't calling off numbers.
No.
Right? We were number 19. We're like, so not the beginning, not the end. We weren't carrying off all our luggage. So our luggage was brought out for us. Mm-hmm. And they give you your luggage tags. And in the app, it gives you a time. Mm-hmm. And when it's your time, the app didn't ding me. I just happened to look. I'm like, you know what? What's going on with this? When do we need to go? And I put, 7:30. Oh, we're up. We actually happen to be at the buffet eating. So we were just about done anyway. So we finished, went down, got our carry-ons, went right down, right through, not a line, not one person in front of us.
Oh, even more important than that, there was not even a wait at the elevators. We just pushed to get onto the elevators, and we were thinking, we're going to be smart. We're going to go all the way up to go all the way down.
Yeah.
And the doors open.
There was nobody in it.
Nobody there. We were like, okay.
Right down, right out. I mean, there was literally not one person in line. There was 3 or 4 security officers, no one in line. Walked right through. Ding. Yeah. Thank you very much for sailing with us. And
right down the
gangway. And now there was a gaggle as we were walking to get down to the luggage, but it was all moving.
Yeah.
We got down the luggage, found our bags right away. I think we were 2 people back for facial recognition. And of course, that was 10 seconds worth of time.
Yeah.
Facial recognition, right out to the truck. We were from our cabin to driving the truck in 15 minutes.
Yes. Incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Very, very smooth.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
So embarkation, again, another 2 thumbs up. Applause for that. Debarkation. Well, embarkation was still good too. That was fantastic.
They
were both
great.
They
both get 10s.
So. So overall experience. I would rate it a 9, and again, I'd go like Lisa, somewhere between a 9 and a 9.5. And the only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 is that ship is so bloody expensive.
I would agree. It is.
Icon as well, which is why we haven't done Icon yet, because it is really expensive to go on. Now, the experience we got on there, and this is a conversation that we've had. I had it with my with Mama Tall Man. I'm like,
and we're still having conversations in our head about it.
Is the experience we had, which we just explained to you, an amazing experience. The ship, the entertainment, the food, the whole 9 yards. Is it worth that $4,000 or $5,000? I actually haven't wrestled with that in my head enough yet.
Yeah, I agree. I'm still wrestling with it because, I mean, y'all know I talk about it all the time. I'm cheap. You know, I'm cheap, and I hate to spend that much money, but the experience was wonderful. It really was.
Yeah.
And you know, that's part of it. You know, your time is money, and if you're not waiting in line, I mean, that's, you know, and plus the service and the food and the entertainment, and it's a great experience. It really is
fantastic.
Yeah.
If you can afford the 3,000 to 5,000, again, this is just, you know, inside ocean view balcony. The suites are obviously more expensive. Now, I know there were a lot of people on there that were gambling, so a lot of them had their cabins comped. But, you know, for the rest of us that are paying, it's not inexpensive.
No, and I mean that's just the cruise fare. I mean, we don't drink, so we didn't have to buy the drink package. We don't, you know, souvenir shop for the most part. We did go
We
ahead
got
and
the two
buy
T-shirts,
some inaugural T-shirts.
2 for $30.
Yeah.
That was great. I think that was the least expensive thing on the ship.
I think maybe. Maybe.
So, and I'm just going to back up because I missed this when we were talking about it, because we were talking about all the other restaurants. We didn't go to any of the specialty restaurants outside of Chops.
Yeah.
Chops was neither amazing, neither crappy.
Yeah.
It was right down the middle as far as we were concerned, as far as specialty steakhouse restaurants that we've gone to on different ships. So neither amazing, neither crappy, right down the middle. Would I go again on that ship? No. I would not pay that money.
I would not either.
It wasn't worth the $55, and that's also another reason why I'm down to $9. Right?
Yeah.
I would have expected that to be a much better situation.
You know, considering the quality and everything in the buffet and in the main dining room and all the other food venues, that restaurant was crowded. It was packed. They packed us in there like sardines.
Yeah,
and
we were in a two-top. There was a two-top next to us. They were closer than Lisa and I are now.
Yeah.
I mean, they might as well have just pushed them together.
Yeah. We actually had more space between tables in the main dining room than in Chops Grill.
Yeah.
And so for that experience, was it worth the extra $55 per person? Probably not.
No.
I didn't think the steak was that much better quality.
I would go to the Supper Club, the Lincoln Supper Club.
Oh, yeah. If I was going to, Yeah, that
Yep,
was.
we heard that was phenomenal.
Yes.
Again, that is a specialty dining experience. Again, we didn't go. It's a 3-hour experience. Includes music. I believe drinks are also included. The food. It's a much different menu.
Yes.
The people that we spoke to that had been gone in there said it's the best food they've had on any ship. So that is a whole different thing. But that would have been worth it.
Yeah.
And again, we didn't go to any of the others. Hooked or Pier 7. There's a lot of them.
There are a ton of options on that ship. A ton of options.
So there you go. Outside of the cost, if you can afford that $3,000 to $5,000, you absolutely need to go on the Star of the Seas, and it does not feel like a mega ship.
It does not.
Hope you enjoyed our honest review.
Filming Tom and Style.
Back to Balcony Cam. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for being with us. I've seen a lot of questions popping up in here, so let's take a look here.
Yes.
Mama Tallman, how are you? Good to see you tonight. And Macrina, hello, hello. And Mickey's Adventure. Love the butterflies.
Yes,
Next to the name.
welcome to the
Love
channel.
it. Gina Maxwell, good to see you. Danny, a nice evening sitting out on the lanai watching our favorite YouTube streamers. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hopefully you're having a cocktail or something.
Yeah.
Hello, Bev. How are you? Good to see you. Alex, welcome back to land where you have the not so fun chores to do. Yeah, I cut the grass yesterday. Danny, I thought about turning the camera on, but no, I didn't. Right off the ship.
Thing is, I thought about asking you if you were going to turn it on for Danny.
Yeah. Right off the ship, took a nap. Yeah, we literally got back here.
Yard work.
We passed out. Woke up onto the mower. But boy, does the yard look good.
Yeah.
Oh, rats. That's Star for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the thumbs up. By the way, if you're just joining us now, do us a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Become part of the Tall Man Clan. It costs you absolutely nothing. And it really does help out the channel, especially the thumbs up. We really do. And if you're into cruising, all things cruising, come stick around with us for a little bit. We're just two normal people. The longer you hang out, you're going to figure that out. I'm the idiot of the two. She's the brains. If you've been watching so far, you'll probably have already figured that out.
I'm not sure I would go that far.
Well, somebody's got to be the brains. Certainly isn't this one.
Not tonight, at least.
Can't remember anything. It's the mad cow. Hello, Ashley. How are you tonight? Love, good to see you. Danny, who are you watching? Oh, Macrina, that's it. I got to kick you out.
What'd she say?
Danny, who are you watching?
Oh.
Remember, Danny says watching our favorite YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Hello, Irene. How are you? And Ashley, hey, Macrina. And I bet the disembark score will be a 0. Leaving the ship is always the worst part. I mean, it is, but vacation was over. And here's the thing. And this is how it is for most ships. The disembark process is so stressful. I mean, you got to leave your cabin because the guys have got, and girls,
clean,
the ladies, the men and women, they got to clean them, right? So you there's a time that you need to be out, and generally that time is long before they get you off the ship.
Yes, usually
it sucks to get an elevator. You're in long lines all the way until you get to your car. It is just so stressful. This was 180 degrees the opposite.
Man, we went down and we had breakfast, and like he said, we were having breakfast, and he's like, let me check and see. Oh, well, we can go now. And I mean, it was 0 stress.
Yeah.
0 stress.
Right into the elevator, right out the door, the gangway, whatever you want to call it, into the building, down to the luggage, got the luggage, 2 people in front of us for facial recognition. And if you haven't done that yet, you walk up, you look at it, and within a second and a half, it gives you the green light or a red light. Okay, obviously, red light, you're in trouble. Now, green light, and then boom, next person. Same thing, stand, look at the camera, ding, next.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's...
Red light is going to say, show your passport, so you have a little bit more to do. But still, I mean, the green lights, they're fast.
Yeah, so in this case, yes, it still sucks because you're having to leave the ship.
Yes.
But as far as the stress that
there was
disembarking
no stress.
can be, it wasn't there.
No.
At all.
No.
EJ's like, welcome back to dry land. Not so dry, boy. We've been getting pounded with rain.
No, man, it's been crazy.
I was...
we actually had some flash flood warnings today.
If we were doing this last night, I know we took the night off, but if we were doing this last night, we probably would not have been able to stream because we had some really heavy storms and we lost internet. So.
Yeah, we did. Tuesday.
Yeah. You're funny,
Tuesday.
man. Hey, Tuesday, what's up? Howdy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alex, the disembark on Icon was smooth. We just walked right off, grabbed our luggage from the terminal, and got right on the airport transport bus. It was great. So perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have said this before, that Royal Caribbean is the absolute king of the mega ships.
They are.
In all things,
and
right?
Even in embarkation, every time we've been on, even the smaller ships a long time ago, they are very, very fast and efficient with their embarkations and their debarkations. So,
they are.
Yeah, so kudos to them because, my goodness, that's incredible to have a stress-free getting, 7,600 passengers off the ship?
Yeah, almost 6,900 in our case. But I mean, that's a lot of people, y'all.
That's a lot of people, and to do that stress-free.
Right?
Yeah,
amazing.
Kudos.
Alex was like, yes, but leaving the ship is never fun. No, it's not.
No.
Because, the vacation is over, which, we understand. But we have to look forward to the next one, which is great. For us, it's the Grove Cruise up there in the top right corner.
You know what else we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about how smooth that ship is, how steady. We didn't talk about that.
We didn't talk about it.
No.
Well, even though the review part is over, we'll talk about it now.
Yeah, we should.
Many of you know I have vertigo. I have horrible challenges on anything that moves. I don't care what it is. Planes, trains, automobiles, ships. Mm-hmm. I wear a patch and typically take 2 pills every 6 hours. And I do this through the entire cruise. Now, the patch wear is good for 3 days, and then you got to put another one on. So I put the patch on the first day, put the pills on, or took the pills, and that was it. I didn't feel that shit move. I was telling Lisa, if if you had kidnapped me, blindfolded me, drug me on that ship, and threw me into an inside cabin and didn't open the door, and just fed me food, right, for 7 days, I would not have known I was on a ship. I would have thought I was on dry land somewhere.
Yeah.
That thing just did not move. Now, when it was time to leave a port, the thrusters, the aft and bow thrusters come on to push us sideways away. You felt a little,
you felt the shimmy.
The little, but
other
that was
than that,
wow.
Other than that, we felt nothing. I mean, for him to only put the one patch on and not even take pills,
Yeah.
that is incredible.
Yeah.
That has never happened.
Look, we've been on many ships
Yeah.
in good weather that I'm still patching and pilling every 6 hours.
Yes.
This thing, wow.
Yeah.
Just steady as a rock.
He told me he actually wants to go back on the ship in a storm so he can see how steady it is in a storm.
Really?
Because I agree. I agree. It was very, very
Yeah,
steady.
very steady.
Very
Very.
steady.
It's definitely not Alex. Always so sad. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Bacon. Yes, Irene, they had bacon every day.
day.
Every day. One day it was more like bacon jerky, but outside of that one day it was pretty good. Aqua Doom, you're welcome. Yeah. What's up, Carol? How are you doing? Good to see you. Playmakers. Yep.
Yes.
Playmakers is really good and not expensive at all. Yeah, we didn't go there because it cost money. It's just there were so many other things to do. We just didn't get there.
Exactly.
It's like I would like to go back to that ship and not take you guys with us. And I don't mean that in a rude or disrespectful way.
Not because
but
he doesn't want you there, but
no,
because
but we just want to be vacationers.
Yeah.
And do everything.
Yeah.
As opposed to, okay, well, we need to do this now and move this over here because we have the stream and we're up all night videoing and then all day editing. I don't want to do that. I just want to go back so we can get all the other things that we didn't get to do because there was just not enough time.
Yeah.
And again, that's not a complaint. I would love to do that. But again.
Like those onion rings, they really looked good.
Yeah, they did. Sounds like you can get wings in multiple spots. So why pay for wings at Playmakers? Well, I don't know exactly, right? I'm
not sure that I saw wings anyplace. Did you see wings anyplace?
I didn't look.
I wasn't especially looking. Now, they had like chicken strips and things like that. All kinds of.
In different places.
But I don't remember actually seeing wings anywhere.
I looked at it, Macrina. She wants to know if I did I
The
do
Crown's
the Crown's Edge? No, I didn't do the Crown's Edge. What's wrong with you, woman? Stop teasing me like that. I looked at it though, and I mean, I thought about it, but I'm like, no, I can't do it.
There's no way he would do it.
The only thing that would help
is that you have once you're on, you're on.
When I'm on. I feel that I could get to the edge, and for those who don't know, you don't jump. The floor collapses and away you go. So in that case, it would be probably pretty good for me because I don't have to think about it. It's just going to happen. Zoom, and away you go. And I believe they let you go twice.
Do they?
I believe they let you go twice.
Okay, I didn't know that.
What's up, Cruises Forever? How are you doing? We are, well, we're back on dry land, so I was going to say we're fantastic, but, we're sad, but we're fantastically sad with bad brains tonight. I felt the same way about the music. Even on the main pool deck, every single song had a disco beat over it. Some tropical music would have been nice. You break it up a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
Right? It just,
A little variety. Variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know if it's a Medacry that I need or what. I need something. I don't know what that is, but maybe I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's how I felt on Icon. Never felt crowded anywhere at all. It was this week last year, so school's in session, so not a lot of kids. Now there were a lot of kids on this ship.
Yeah,
we did not get the numbers. We don't typically ask how many kids are on board. We don't want anybody to think that we're prying, but I mean, you can look at them running around in the video right now. There were kids everywhere. There really were. There was probably, if I had to guess, 400 or 500 kids out of those numbers, maybe a little bit more.
Probably a good guess.
There was also a lot of, I heard a lot of other languages.
I did too. Come to think of it, I didn't think of it earlier.
That was not Spanish.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people from South Florida that natively speak Spanish, but. Obviously, we heard some Spanish, but I heard a lot of other languages.
I did as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. EJ, question.
Yes.
In the opening music tonight, is that you play one of the instruments? No. I don't play any of that music. It's just a montage of music I got from a site called Epidemic Sound. I subscribe to Epidemic Sound, which gives me the license to use this music so I don't have copyright issues. I'm a musician, but I didn't play any of that stuff, so not that talented. Alex says, on disembark day, did you have to select the floor on the elevator, or were they like, nope, you're getting off the ship? No, you had to select the floor.
Yeah.
Just like every other day.
Mm-hmm.
So, we walked out and they had the keypads and we were on deck 11. That's where our cabin was. We just hit 5 because 5 is where the gangway is to get off the ship. And like she said,
For
a couple
us,
minute later,
yeah, somebody
elevator
had,
came, door open. It was nobody in there. Like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Climbed in. And in our case, it was a direct elevator down to 5. It didn't stop at any other decks.
No.
Which is probably why it was empty.
Yeah.
And probably why it was moving so smooth.
Maybe.
Because each elevator bank has 12 elevators. And so when it was our turn, boom, one came up to us empty that had just unloaded. Shoot, put it in and then down to 5.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, that's an investment. Ouch. Can't do that. Would rather take 2 cruises for that. Wish I could afford it. I agree, but
We've been wrestling with that.
But the argument is you do get what you paid for.
You do.
The entertainment was the best we've ever seen at sea. The food was the best for its class that we've ever seen.
Yes.
I've had some better food at sea. Virgin's food was
incredible
and better.
Yeah.
The food on MSC and the Yacht Club was better.
But if you're looking at classes as far as the ships go, Royal is considered a contemporary cruise line, and so is Carnival, and so is NCL.
Right.
They were all lumped into the same category. And
They
so the food, is in my opinion better on Royal.
It is. However,
at least on the Star of the Seas.
at their price tag, it's more of a premium.
It's a premium price.
It is a premium price.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? So, yeah.
So maybe they're,
EJ says, yep. When we were on the transatlantic cruise on NCL Getaway, she was a fantastic ship, super chill ship. I would recommend it all day long. Well, there you go.
Very nice.
How would you place this to World America? I would go back on Star before I would go on World America.
I would as well.
Yeah. World America just seat crowded all the time.
Yeah.
It was a nice ship. We enjoyed it.
Not my favorite MSC ship.
But, if you have a gun to my head and just pick one, I'm going to go back on the Star first.
I would too.
Right?
Definitely.
But I would go back on both, right? It's hard for me to choose. We love cruising so much. There's only 1 or 2 ships we've ever been on that we refuse to ever go on again. Outside of that, I would go back on every ship we've ever been on again. Mm-hmm. But like I said, if you had a gun to my head and you have to choose one, we enjoyed the Star more than we did the World America.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd rather 2 cruises for that price too. I agree, Bev. What's up, Valerie? How are you tonight, hon? Good to see you.
Yeah.
How much did you say it was? Prices that I looked at are ranging between $3,000 to $5,000, and it all depending on when you're going and what kind of cabin you're getting. Do they run specials where you can get it a little bit less? Maybe, but I don't think so. Not at this point. Now, we did run into a tremendous amount of people that didn't pay a penny, or should I say, maybe just taxes.
Taxes, import charges and taxes.
Because they're gamblers and they sit in there in the casino 8 hours a day and get their points and are awarded cabins as a not compensation, but that's the perk of being a gambler. Right. So now if you're a lucky gambler, you usually end up on the upside. But like us, we are not lucky gamblers. We would spend almost the amount of money that it would be for the cabin just to get a free cruise. So we just don't bother. I didn't cruise forever. World America, NCL, Aqua, RCL, Star of the Seas. How would you rate them? Well, we did rate them already. And I can't remember what the ratings I gave them were, but we just gave the Star a 9 to 9.5, somewhere in there. World America, I think we gave an 8.5.
I feel like we gave like an 8 maybe to
7.5 to 8. Yeah, see the Aqua.
And now that
we had a challenging, challenging cruise. The Aqua is an unbelievably beautiful ship.
Beautiful ship.
It's a ship that is designed truly for outdoor activities and outdoor spaces. So when we were on it for the 10 days that we were on it, it was bad weather almost the entire time, and the outdoor spaces mostly locked up.
Yeah, you couldn't access them.
You just couldn't act. Yeah. In fact, that's, if y'all remember, that is where my Jim Cantori came from, was from that ship.
It's crazy!
Lisa reminded me that may have been the Ovation. But that's what it was like. It was howling wind. It was bloody cold. So we couldn't use the outdoor spaces. Now, some of those outdoor spaces are actually used for the restaurant areas that sort of their food court, which is in the back of Deck 8.
And as well as their seating for those food areas is outdoors.
And so you could never get a seat because half or more of the seating was literally, they had the doors locked. It was so windy out there and so cold. So we just had a horrible experience.
Yeah.
Was it NCL's fault? No, it's not their fault about the weather. So we don't blame them. And we said, the ship is beautiful. Down here, if it's doing Caribbean cruising, oh my God, people can absolutely love it. Now, the other thing we didn't love, which is NCL's fault.
Yes.
They really, we feel, didn't do a great job with their activities on a cruise that never saw land.
Yeah.
We left England and 10 days later arrived in America. It was all sea days. And as a perfect example, the very next cruise we got on was the Ovation of the Seas, which was Trans-Pacific. And it was pretty much, except for the first couple days, it was 14 days at sea or 13 days at sea. Those guys, especially because we had some bad weather, were constantly changing up the activities and adding things and moving things around because of the bad weather. NCL did none of that.
They did nothing. There were times that there were 3 or 4 hours that there were no activities, nothing to do.
And because they count on a lot of people being outside, there's not enough seating inside.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we would do Star first. We would do the World America next. And if the Aqua was sailing in the Caribbean out of Florida, because currently it's not. It's gone back up to New York.
Oh, really?
I don't know why.
That. Okay, yeah.
We would do it there.
I would do it again on a Caribbean because I want to see how it is when it's used as it's designed to be used.
Yes.
The way that we experienced it was not in any way, shape, or form the way that it was designed to be used, and it was not fun.
And that's what we said in our review when we were on the ship. And I know a lot of people
put a big asterisk on it.
And we know a lot of people didn't like it. But look, we're not going to lie to you. We didn't have a good time.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of the ship. Well, it was because it was the ship. That's because the ship's designed to have the outdoor spaces. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the Aqua. We're here to talk about the Story of the Seas, which was amazing. Ashley says Giovanni's is on Icon was amazing. I highly recommend it. I'm sure it was the same on Star.
On Star, yeah.
Danny's like, I'm the brains. Okay, Brainiac. What's up, Irene? How are you? You need to stay live for another 18 hours and 20 minutes so we can have a 60 roll to 59 celebration. Okay, fine.
Is it okay?
Carol says wings are generally only in Playmakers. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't see wings anywhere else, but yeah, I totally agree with the statement. You know, if you can find them everywhere else, why would you want to pay for them?
Yeah.
But I didn't see them anywhere else.
Cruises Forever said, I was on her during Hurricane Erin and didn't feel anything for days. But the last night when we headed towards Carnival, it was rocking. I think she's obviously talking, or they're talking about the Icon.
The Icon is what I'm thinking that's what they're talking about. Well,
it's interesting that you point that out. For me, on all the cruises we go on, the minute we come around the Florida Straits and turn to go north up the East Coast, it always gets rocky. So that last night,
not on the ship.
For whatever reason, man, it was the water was like Titanic glossy. It's like, thank God there are no icebergs out there because you're not going to see the water bouncing off of them. It was like a pond. Yeah, there were no waves at all. I mean, it was so smooth. It was so smooth.
Yeah, it was a great cruise.
Okay, that makes sense, he says. Those kids are going to be tired. They just keep running around the deck. I know, I'm sorry. I think it's like a 8-9 minute loop. Carol said she just got off the Aqua from New York. Very nice. There you go.
Awesome. Yeah.
I do know it's coming south. They're getting off from New York and coming south. So. Coming for the warmer weather.
The Aqua is probably one of the most beautiful ships, though. It's a gorgeous ship.
Yeah.
It really is.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So it's snack time.
Ooh, yay. You know
Everybody
what we've got. You know what I've been missing for days.
We're on the popcorn.
Yes.
What did everybody have for snack tonight? We want to know. Leave it in the chat.
I've so missed that popcorn.
I know. We are back on the popcorn.
Yes, we are.
It's like our drug.
It is. Our snack of choice.
It is. All right. Let's get back to some comments here.
All right.
Ange V. Hey guys, we were happy to have met you both and found out about your channel. Look forward to the next time we meet. Absolutely.
Yes.
Had a great time.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you guys had a good time on the Star as well.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. Let's
Beautiful
these
ship.
people hear some of your thoughts about the ship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cruises Forever says, I was on the Star on the first 4-day sailing. Water was glass the whole sailing. Water was glass whole time in Bahamas, but once we left the Bahamas and went north, it was rocky. Okay, so it does rock. I don't know, it didn't rock one time when we were
Not
on there.
once.
Not once. Holy crap. Macrina loves that music.
Me too. I love that song.
Carol says she's going on the Celebrity next on the Summit Jazz Cruise. Next.
Very nice.
Awesome. Enjoy that. That would be
Yeah.
great. Macrina had a piece of lemon cake. Still with number one. Oh, so you're still in Florida.
Ooh.
Enjoying the rain down there? Did you guys get flooded too?
Yeah.
It was
Man.
crazy. I think we got like 5 inches of rain in the past day and a half.
Lemon cake sounds good.
No, it does sound good. Jazz Cruise!
Yay!
EJ says, personally, I am loyal MSC and NCL. We love these ships. We went on Icon and other Royal ships. Something about MSC, just love them. We agree. You know, our people ask us all the time what our favorite, and for us, it's a toss-up between MSC and Celebrity. Now, we may have to throw Icon as the Star as a
Star.
one-off, Royal Caribbean ship in there
We
because
might have to.
it feels so different.
Yeah. We don't have to switch out World America with Star.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we love MSC.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Love the C class ships. I'm not sure that it's actually the class. That's what we call it. Sea View, Seascape,
And interestingly enough,
Seashore.
I feel I'm gonna have to start. I can speak for her. She can speak for herself. Gonna have to start putting Margaritaville up there. And I know we've
That's
only
true.
gone once.
But it was so much fun.
Our experience on that ship was just amazing from the minute we got there until the minute we left.
Yeah.
We weren't invited. We paid to be there. They gave us no special treatment. I mean, they did give Lisa free internet once, they found out we were there to do what we were doing, and we were able to meet with the hotel director and this and that, and they were just nice could be, and sure, we'll
Food
come on the
and
show.
beverage directors, and they all came on our show
Yeah.
with us.
But every single officer on that ship, Margaritaville at Sea, when you walk by them, they greet you
Every one of them.
and they say, "How's your day? How are you enjoying the cruise?" The officers.
Yeah.
Not one officer said any. Well, I'm sorry, there was one
we had
officer.
one officer.
We had one
Yeah.
officer say something to us.
Yeah.
So, by the way, it's sometimes hard to tell officers from non-officers because the waiters, not the assistant waiters, when they're not in the main dining, when they're out like in the buffet or other places, they're wearing officer's uniform, but the epaulette has no stripes. Those are just waiters. They're not officers.
Correct.
Anyway, but yeah, am I saying that's a bad thing for Royal? No, but I'm just saying every single person we came in contact with from
I think that's a big part of what makes Margaritaville so fun is because that all the officers are so friendly and talk to you, and that rubs off on the staff, and the whole staff is like that.
Yeah. Now we were on the Islander, not the first ship they own, which is
We were on
the
the
Paradise,
Islander.
which is their smaller, much older ship.
Yes.
So anyway, but
Yeah.
we might have to
We might have to add that on. Yeah.
because a lot of cruising, everybody, I'm sure you know too, is about the experience. It's not just the ship, it's not just the food, it's also the
people.
overall experience that you're having with that ship and that cruise line.
Yes.
And like I said, I got to put Margaritaville up there too.
Yeah.
Anyway, Carol Smith, she had cookies.
Cookies. What kind of cookies?
Ooh.
We had some really good chocolate chip
Yes,
cookies.
they made some great chocolate
They
chip cookies
did.
there.
Yeah.
Patricia had a pastrami sandwich.
Ooh.
I think we're having spaghetti after this.
Yeah, I think we will.
Ashley had a cupcake left over from a birthday where she was at yesterday.
Nice.
Lane had some pizza.
Ooh, Blake had
Happy
pizza
belated
tonight
birthday,
too.
Ashley. I don't think it was Ashley's birthday. It was a friend's birthday.
Was it Ashley? If Ashley,
was
if
it
was
yours?
your birthday, happy birthday.
Yeah, it was somebody else's birthday, wasn't it?
Somebody's birthday.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
If it is your birthday, then we missed it. We are so sorry. Yeah, it poured each evening. Got to the beach today between raindrops, yes.
Oh.
Ange V said, we had a blast on Star. We are booked on Utopia for the President's Cruise. Any chance you guys are going? No chance.
No.
No, we're not going.
No. We've talked about the President's Cruises, but yeah, we
forget where we are. There's a
Yeah.
reason why we're not going. So, but currently, no, we're not going. As
have
of this
fun
moment.
for us, okay?
Yes.
Let us know how you like it.
BJ, we'll be on the Aqua November out of Miami, 7-night Caribbean. I'm trying to figure out why
Very
it's going up
nice.
and back. It just,
I don't know.
yeah, New York and back to Florida, and I don't know, whatever. Did you run into any of the Margaritaville at Sea officers in port? Oddly enough, so we went over to Margarita because it was right next to us. So
It
you know,
was.
you could go into the Star this way, and Margaritaville was that way, and we didn't see any officers hanging down there, but there were some people down there. And we asked, you know, if the hotel director was there or even the food and beverage manager, but they're both on vacation. So
we left a sticker for the concierge
Yes.
manager who was still there. So,
yes,
yeah.
So we said hello through a third person, and hopefully she got the sticker. And
Hope
oh,
so.
'cause I'm sure
She'll remember us.
I like to think they remember us.
I
don't
think
know.
so.
I think we're fairly memorable people.
They spent enough time with us.
Well, but I'm sure they spend a lot of time with people every cruise.
Well, that's true too.
Right? And there's been
That's
several
true.
cruises between that.
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
What we really want to know is our sticker still on the back of that cash register? We gave a sticker to like one of the bartenders or something, and he peeled it and stuck it to the back.
Right to the printer.
Yeah, like, oh, okay.
Guess everybody's going to see our sticker now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know if it's still there too.
EJ's on World America in October.
Very
EJ, you
nice.
should be on the Carnival Horizon in November.
Group cruise.
Group cruise. We got a group cruise coming up, everybody.
We do. Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets,
Parties,
pineapples.
ducks, and of course the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever group cruise. We'll see
you
you on the horizon. Well, there you go. Our first group cruise. Now, this is not a normal group cruise. I think that sort of term and phrase has been it's not overused. Group cruises are group cruises. This is going to be an event cruise. Our first event cruise.
Okay, there you go.
Which is a group cruise.
It is.
You guys want to come. I'm just saying. If you didn't get that email and you do want to come, if you're new to the channel, it's tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. It is November 8th. It is on the Carnival Horizon. As you saw, it is an 8-day southern itinerary going to the ABCs, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. If you want to attend any of the events, you must book into the group. So please send us an email. We are not travel agents, so we do have a travel agent that put it together for us. Her name is Kathy. We use Kathy for all of our bookings, and we will forward you her information. Okay? So there you go. We also have a Facebook group if you want to see pictures of the food and pictures of the menus and pictures of all the bar menus and all the activities for all the cruises we go on. We post all that stuff in our Facebook group. That is also a place for you guys to post your pictures of the things that you do on the group cruise. But it is a private group, right? So please, 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 please answer the 2 questions. Because if you don't answer the questions, it's not going to let you in. It's kind of
Yeah.
an automatic thing.
Yeah.
So, hang on. But we also started a public Facebook page too, guys. And right, this one we need help with.
Yeah, we do.
We want to start streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, but we have to have 100 followers to stream live. And so I just typed in the chat. That is the link to the public Facebook page. If you could, please consider going there and just follow the page so we can get to 100 and we can start broadcasting from there as well. So there you go. Group Cruise. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Where were we? Patricia's like, it was Bev's birthday. I remember when we were on the ship.
Yeah.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
to
Bev.
Bev.
Again.
Thanks, Lane. Yes, it was my birthday. Oh, it was your
Thank you.
birthday yesterday.
Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ashley.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Sorry. It's the mad cow. Happy birthday to Carol, Ashley, Carol, Bev, Group Cruise. I just ordered a dress. Woohoo! Everybody get your warm clothes. Everybody warm clothes shop. It's going to be hot down there. It's going to be like Hades hot. Hot.
Yeah, it's going to be hot.
It's like Africa hot. Group Cruise, yes. You too, Ashley. Mine was on the 4th. Perfect.
Nice.
You guys are a couple days apart.
Love
Actually,
it.
many healthy in many years. Okay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Group Cruise. Can't wait. 60 days, 17 hours, 52 minutes, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's over there. Just look at it. Let's go back to this. I cannot get enough of this view. I posted this in a Star of the Seas group, and it's gotten like, I don't know, like 400 likes or something like that. Yeah. People are like, it's like from a movie. No, it's from the Star of the Seas.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It
really
is.
stunning.
Yeah.
Mama Tall Man had mentioned something about like all the colors and stuff. And that's why we like to, I like to do some of the videoing at night. Even though we do the public decks during the day because you can see the spaces better, I would prefer to do them at night because the colors are much more brilliant.
They are, and it just kind of permeates everything.
It does.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Just awesome. Uncle Patricia, you won't have to read your new PJs at the time, right? Read where? Oh, Danny. Was it your mom? Was it Mama Mac or Mrs. Mac who was going to be upset about ducks? Let me know in the chat. Manson? Outside will be warm, but inside ship cold. Well, yeah, you bring like a little hoodie or sweatshirt or something because ships can be cool in the evening. We never found we brought our little hoodies with us. We didn't put it on one time.
Only in the ice theater. That's the only place that I put my hoodie on.
I was comfortable. Of course, I was like.
You were.
Man, for anybody who is a Patreon member that sees that when I get it uploaded, I'm literally trying to hold that gimbal still for like 50 minutes. I got done and my arm wouldn't move.
You're a rock.
Ow! It hurt. Well, Danny, tell Mrs. Mac she'll be happy. I got her a duck. I don't want her to be sad.
Right? Aw.
Linda, I will be bringing my parka, so you'll be all set. I think that's going to be a little heavy for a Southern Caribbean cruise.
Well, she's going to bring the parka for the trip
I know the trip home,
Yeah.
but just like a little light sweatshirt, guys. A little light sweatshirt is enough. After dinner, I always change to jeans and a Carnival sweatshirt. Brr, cold in those inside AC airs. The funny thing is,
It can be, yeah.
We typically do the same thing, though, but after our stream. We go to dinner, dress up, do what we're going to do, but these days we don't dress up nearly like we used to.
No.
I mean, prior to the channel, we were doing,
Oh, the evening gowns and the tuxedos.
Oh, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we were still doing that when we first started.
Did, yeah.
But
the first couple of...
But we made the move to
to get rid of the tuxedo and the evening gown so we could bring the
gear. Something had to give.
Yeah. So our dress, yeah.
And mostly
our
because
dressings went
my
down.
clothes are so big. They take up a lot of space in the stinking, and
Yeah.
shoes. We don't feel like I used to bring 6 pairs of shoes because of all the different outfits and stuff. Now I get 2.
Yeah.
Well, plus the little water shoes. So
Right.
Tom says, quick hello from everyone from
Hey.
Moss Islander. Hey, Tom, thanks.
Oh, nice. I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Let us know.
To everyone from Moss Islander. Tom says, quick hello to everyone.
Yeah, he's from
Oh,
the Margaritaville Sea
are you
Island.
on there right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking it to be.
Make sure you go see find all of our officer friends.
Yeah, go find Vasily and
Well, Vasily, I think, is not
Vasily's
on.
Is
He's
he
the
on
hotel
vacation?
director.
I know he is. Is he still on vacation?
I
I
mean,
wonder?
it's a week later, so I don't know.
Yeah, and Diana, concierge manager.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
EJ's like, we promised to meet up eventually on a cruise somewhere. Yeah. See, go running now. Call you out. Somewhere. Next November. I'm going to tell you everybody again. The next event, Tallman Event Cruise, second annual, will be November of 2026. Leave that open in your calendar. It'll be the first week or second week, right? And we're going to start looking now because we're done with the star. Except some more uploading. Been
Lots
uploading.
more uploading.
The minute I got home on Sunday, yesterday, I flipped open the computer and I started dumping. And I haven't closed the computer. Once it's dead, I plug it back in, and it just that's how many. It's like, oh geez, I think almost a terabyte of video footage. It's crazy.
And I'm still editing bar menus, and I haven't even gotten to the restaurant menus yet.
Chris Forever says, I felt like the whole ship was hot almost all the time. No, I will say they figured it out. Remember, you were on the very first cruise, so they're still dialing things in. Okay. It was comfortable everywhere.
I felt comfortable everywhere.
I didn't feel hot at all inside any of the inside spaces, so I'm assuming they got that all figured out. Even our cabin was great. In fact, we had it set, I think, at like 73. And part of that was because when we were streaming the first few days from our cabin, we would open that door and, of course, all the AC would go away. And it would take really hours for it to really get comfortable again.
Yeah.
But what was so interesting, it was so humid down there. When we would open up the door, the cameras would fog up.
Yeah. They did.
The cables were like moist. It was weird. Anyway, good idea, Macrina. Danny says, she is already stocking up. We have 3 suitcases. It seems anyway. I will be wearing a tux.
Ooh,
I haven't,
nice.
we haven't decided any clothing yet for what, we're going to up the ante or what? I have no idea.
We might have to if everybody else is. We might need to.
Yeah, Bev's like, we've seen Lisa in that red gown.
We'll see a picture of it right there.
Yeah. Yeah. That was actually from one of the cruises.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that was a celebration because Blake's with us.
Mama Tallman's lying. She doesn't just have them pretty much set. She's already packed.
She's been packed for weeks now. She's an early
Suitcases
packer.
in the corner packed, I promise you. And inside that suitcase is a spreadsheet printout of what she's wearing every day. Telling you.
And a backup copy.
Backup copy on her phone. I always like to dress up. Still have a closet full of dresses from my cruising days. I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you have it. All right, everybody. We had a fantastic time on the Star of the Seas.
We did.
It is one of the few cruises that when they finish, we are sad to go.
It is, yeah.
I mean, we're always sad to leave a ship to begin with. We really are. But, there are some cruises that are...
standouts.
They stand out, and I don't want to use the word special but different in an amazing
special
kind
is
of
an
way.
appropriate word.
Really?
I
Yeah,
do.
don't
I think
know.
special is an appropriate word.
I don't know.
Yeah. This was a special cruise.
Cruise Forever says that's great that they fixed it. The elevator atrium areas were actually humid on the first one.
There was one elevator. I don't remember which one it was, but there was one elevator that was always warm, but all the others were cool.
So the atrium area, right? So down there on the promenade, on embarkation and debarkation, it was humid down there because the doors were open.
Oh, yeah. Well, that goes without saying.
But once they were closed, it was fairly comfortable.
Yeah.
Now, when we were in port, there are escalators on the ship from the promenade that take you down to deck 4. You circle around a corner, down to deck 3, and then you actually are able to, you technically walk off the ship from deck 3.
Yeah.
Now, the deck 4 landing area where you're turning the corner.
That's
it
at the
was
casino.
It was humid all the way up to there. But yeah, I think they've done a great job of dialing the ship in. You know,
I think they have too. Yeah.
That's why a lot of times they do preview cruises prior to the inaugural, because they are trying to dial them in.
Yeah.
In these days, you know, some of these transatlantic inaugurals, even though that's what they call them, they're really preview cruises.
Yeah.
And they're taking that 13 days going across the pond, if you will, to dial things in, because most of them, they stop a few places. The Aqua was different. It was just supposed to be 7 days
straight
to Boston. But because of bad weather, we had to go much further south and then loop back up around. But yeah, that's the time they're using to, you know, dial in everything. I mean, from air conditioning to the elevators. Look, elevators had only been doing this while the ship was not moving. You start getting into an ocean doing this, and the elevator's like, what the you doing? Right? And so it takes a couple days to get them dialed in for the rocking of a ship. And the waiters, a lot of ships these days, everything is digital. And they're using new systems, and they're getting used to them. And it takes a few days to get the dining experience dialed in. And
even their stations as to where, you know, they go to get the food and
Yeah.
the silver and
working their processes.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you got to go left instead of right, and it just takes a little while to, you know, you're backstepping.
Yep.
And yeah, it takes a little while to dial everything in all across the board.
And so for us, there was, I don't know exactly how many days each of these cruises are. I think they were all 4 days. So there was 4 of them. So they had 16 days over 4 cruises to dial in all this stuff. And so, and entertainment goes in there as well with the big shows.
Absolutely.
There is a tremendous amount of tech in these theaters, you know, from the main theater to the theater where the ice show is, Seoul, right to the Aquadome. I mean, even on our cruise, they were up there dialing up stuff.
They were.
Fixing things,
Yeah.
you know, in between and tweaking. I remember sitting down and listening to some people talking that I think it was the cruise just before ours in the Aqua show. One of the times, one of the girls was flying around and she got stuck up there.
Oh no.
I mean, they had to stop the show because I mean, she couldn't get her down.
Right.
So, I mean, it takes a lot to make these things happen, y'all.
It does.
So, anyway,
It does.
Mama Tallman says, "I'm not overdoing it this time." Okay, whatever you say, Mama Tallman.
You hear us chuckling, right?
We'll be the judge of that.
I love that enthusiasm.
Well,
though.
oh my gosh, look who it is.
Well, hey there.
7 days live from Star of the Season. Look who finally shows up.
Finally.
We've been looking for you. How you doing, buddy? Question. If you could get a refund back from a cruise you went on this year and could go on another one, which one and what cruise would you go in its place? Ooh. Definitely I want my money back on the NCL Star. The
Aqua,
NCL Star.
yeah.
The NCL Aqua.
Agreed.
And depending on how much that money was, I'm either going right back on the Star or Margaritaville at Sea Islander. One of those two.
Go on Margaritaville at Sea Islander a couple of times.
Well, yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, one of those two. Yeah.
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 Probably the Star.
I would agree.
Probably the Star.
Yeah.
You want to come?
Agree.
Where
Yeah.
you been, buddy?
I know. We've been looking for you.
I know. I get on a Royal Caribbean ship before you.
On the inaugural.
And I'm like, where's Chris? We would talk about you every day. Maybe tonight he's going to show up.
Yeah. We're like, sheesh.
Alex like NCL. Yeah, you knew. I mean, based upon the conversation we've been having,
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all knew what those answers were going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, group cruise on any MSC or NCL next time now. It's good night. We're going to pick that over the next couple weeks, but again, announce it during the group cruise.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it'll be. I mean, MSC and Celebrity, they're two of our favorites. Mm-hmm. Margaritaville Sea, they're up there now. And it's just, that's the one. I mean, they have the two ships, but I'm actually, well, I don't know. We should probably go on the Paradise so we have a comparison.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Even though, we probably should.
Yeah.
Islander. Love the Islander.
Yeah. Well, I got the Beachcomber coming out next year.
I know. I want to try the
Yeah.
Beachcomber, too. We got to do that for sure.
He's like, I'm right behind you. I'll be on the Star very soon. I know.
We loved the Star.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, I'm sure I don't know if you've been watching silently and it just came in late, but drive back and look. We gave the Star a 9. It's fantastic.
9.5.
Chris. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Does not seem like a mega ship. It just never crowded. Everything was fantastic.
Yeah.
No Paradise for the group cruise. No Paradise for the group cruise. No. My next group cruise request has been documented. We love you all, but in the end, unfortunately, y'all don't have a say. It's going to be up to a lot of factors, but we're going to do our best. Yes, no Paradise. No.
Well, we do agree with that one, I think.
Look, there are certain things. For the most part, I think we all have a fairly decent understanding that if we don't want to go on it, you guys are not going to want to go on it either. So, but we will go on the Paradise because, like anything else, Margaritaville is stepping it up.
They are, without a doubt.
And so the Islander was a much different ship than I was expecting it to be. I was really not expecting
I
the
totally
amazing
agree.
time, the quality of the food.
I
It
totally
just was a
agree.
really great experience. Now, when they took over, the Paradise was already there.
Yes, and it was already being used for that purpose.
Correct.
Yes.
Now, have they upgraded that experience? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm happy that you found a big ship that you like. Yeah, man.
We did.
Fantastic.
And
Yeah.
totally did not expect it at all.
Nope.
We are not fans of the mega ships, but this one is
Let's
this
go
one's
on the
we
MSC
liked.
World America cruise. No, it's on the list. That's for sure. For sure, no Paradise. Yeah, no, we're not. Next group cruise on the Conquest? No.
No. Oh no.
No.
Bite your tongue.
No. That's why she's got the little crying, laughing face. They've been around for a while. They know it's like the one ship we don't ever want to get on again.
Yeah, no.
Margaritaville, see, the one cruise line that you can complete their lineup with one more ship, right? Actually, Virgin, we just need.
Yeah.
Well, we need 2 more now because
the new one's about to come out.
Yeah. So we got 50% of their ships.
Yeah.
There goes those kids running again. Boy, aren't they tired yet?
I know, man.
Man.
I wish I had that energy.
Lord. We'll see, Irene.
Good night.
Carol's like, World America. Yeah. We know it won't be the Conquest.
No.
Carnival Festival for the group cruise at Aruba.
Well, I don't do we want to go back to Aruba? We're going to Aruba this year.
We are.
Bonaire,
But the
Aruba,
festival's
Bonaire,
not
and
coming out
Curacao.
until 2027.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Why do I know that? Because we booked it already. That is the furthest out I've ever booked a cruise in my life. God, this hurts. Yes, the festival. That would be in 2027 group cruise.
Yeah.
Carol's like,
2026.
Virgin is a suggestion.
We like Virgin.
We do. We love their food. Their food is
Their food
probably
is
the best food at sea we've had outside of the yacht club on MSC.
Yeah, I would agree.
And in some ways, some of it was better. Yeah, the food
Yeah.
on Virgin's great.
It is.
Look,
But Virgin, the only thing with Virgin is because of the adult content, maybe not everybody appreciates it, so
Yeah.
that would be the only
can't go
asterisk
wrong on a
with
new
that.
ship. Generally speaking, no, you cannot, Chris. I have no opinion. I'm still steerage class. I have Festival Book 2. Which date are you going on, or is it secret? No, we're going on the inaugural.
Yeah.
Going on the first cruise, if it'll still be the first cruise.
Yeah, the way things are going these days.
I know, right? Go out to San Juan. I need a reason to explore San Juan before the cruise. So, hang on. MAS has not been on our radar until now. Thanks to you.
Oh, yeah. We had a great time on Margaritaville at Sea.
Yeah,
the Islander.
I think there's a lot of preconceived notions. It's called Margaritaville at Sea, right? Obviously, the ship is the Islander, but Margaritaville at Sea, they think it's just going to be Jimmy Buffett 24/7.
And
it
it's
is not. Now, when you're on the upper deck, you're going to hear some Jimmy Buffett.
Oh,
You're not going to
yeah.
get away without hearing Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not 24/7.
No.
Now, a lot of the names and things and places around the ship, obviously, it's Jimmy Buffett.
Mm-hmm.
But it just looks like tropical decor for most people.
Yes.
The one big exception is when we did that
The
private
quietly
thing.
making noise,
Yeah.
QMN.
QMN, right?
Yeah.
That's a private thing. And that was like a Jimmy Buffett fan's dream.
Yes.
That was.
If you like Jimmy Buffett and you like to drink, you must go.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
but we honestly, truly surprised.
Totally surprised. The decor was beautiful, and that is something that it blew
Especially
me
for
away.
a ship that's 25 years old.
It blew me away. It really did. I was not expecting it to be that nice at all.
San
It
Juan
was
is so nice. Love Puerto Rico. Barigua. Yes, love San Juan. Dang it. I'll be on the third sailing of the festival.
Oh.
But maybe that will turn into an inaugural too, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. 22/6.5.
Not sure what that means.
Hang on, give me a second with that one. 22/6.5 question mark.
Well, it's like he's added one room to our cabins and added 1 inch to your height.
I feel I was growing. I told you my heels were hurting.
You did say that. So maybe, I don't know. Danny, you got me.
22/6.5.
Yeah, Danny's got me on that one.
Yeah.
You've stumped him. Bless you.
Excuse me,
You
everybody.
stumped the tall man. When is that?
You know what? I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Let me see if I can figure it out for you all. I mean, the day that it announced that it came out, I called Kathy. I said, book me. I just book me.
We don't care. Just book us. Yeah. So we haven't even looked. I don't think.
We did at the time. Hang on. Let's see if I can pull this up. Give me a second, everybody.
He's looking it up. Here we go. Carnival Festival. And
May 2nd, 2027.
okay. There you go.
It's a 15-day from Southampton to Port Canaveral,
Nice.
with stops in La Coruna, Spain, Vigo, Spain, Funchal, Portugal, Tenerife, then a bunch of days at sea.
Oh, this one goes to Grand Turk.
Yep. Turks and Caicos.
Okay.
One more day at sea, and then Port Canaveral.
The other itinerary is La Coruna, Vigo, Funchal, and Tenerife. Those were on the celebration, the inaugural for celebration, I believe.
Jimmy Buffett 24/7? No, 22/6.50. Okay. Okay. No. So like up on the top deck on the Islander, there's the main pool area where they have
The big screen.
Mhm. And they will play excerpts from live Jimmy Buffett concerts when they're not playing something else, like a sporting event or a movie or whatever. But in between that, they'll do one Jimmy Buffett song and like two other songs, right, of other artists, and then another Jimmy Buffett song. So it's more like 33/3.3. 3.1.
If you insist.
Transatlantic again. Wow. Chris, I don't know if you, we were just on the Ovation. We did our very first Trans-Pacific.
Yeah.
This was a couple months ago on the Ovation of the Seas.
Yeah.
That was also our longest cruise ever. That was, I think, 18 days. Plus, we had the 3-day preview cruise after that. So we were on there for like 21 days.
I love
It's
the
fantastic.
Ovation, too. That was my favorite royal ship up until Star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a great time.
it was.
So, yeah. Well,
I feel like we missed a comment. Did we miss a
I
comment?
can't help it, Chris, if that's where they start from. Hang on. Yeah, Chris also said, I would love to nominate Legend of the Seas, but the price is so steep, so it's a hard pass until prices drop at least.
Yeah.
And that's part of the prerequisite, guys. We're talking about some of these cruises like Virgin. Virgin's going to be out of the price range for a lot of people.
It will.
And so these are some of the things that we need to think about, right? We've already put out a poll. Most everybody wants a 7-day cruise, but no longer. I know the price range. And yes, some people want, East Coast. Some people want, Galveston. I think 1 or 2 people want a West Coast, but not enough. But it just, there's some parameters that we're looking at. Now, outside of that, as I told you, we're bringing some stuff.
A lot of stuff.
And in the end, that is going to be the determining factor of where we go. With those other considerations in mind, that it is affordable enough for everyone.
Right.
Right? So, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm a lot of YouTubers are going to be on this element. I'm quite sure,
Oh,
right?
I believe it.
Brand new class of ship.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I'm calling it XL Plus because they've taken off Bolt and they've added that massive water park in the back.
Right.
So that to me would be the only reason why that would be a major thing to cover. Because in the end, it's just going to be the 4th XL class ship.
Exactly.
That's also why I feel the Star didn't get as much pump as the Icon. The
Because
Icon was
it's
the
the
first.
second,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Icon was the first of its kind.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking. All these things. The Star, it was great, but it didn't have nearly the pomp that the Icon got.
Right.
Right. Anyway. Ashley, I didn't skip you here. I did the same. I booked myself and didn't even look at the itinerary. I just hurried up and booked it. I know. I did the same thing. Book me now.
Sometimes you got to do that.
33 1/3. Thank you, Bev. Chris, I booked on the Legend of the Seas U.S. inaugural. It's just a 3-day, but it may change. It depends on the next group cruise announcement now. Yeah. The kids are running around again. I know, right,
Oh,
Alex?
my goodness.
Told you there was a lot of kids on there, man. 8-day cruise is nice. One more day. Yeah, and that would be max.
Yeah.
Any time more than that, it's too hard for people to get the extra time off. Geez, who would want Galveston? I don't know. I don't know. No way I'd pay for Virgin. No way I could pay for Virgin. No, I understand.
We get it.
I want to go on Legend so bad, but I refuse to pay $6,000 for an ocean view for 8 days. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, thank you for the thumbs
get
up.
that. Thank you. Yes.
Appreciate that. I would say Virgin Voyages is comparable after you consider what's being included. There's the price to get on the ship and a price to get off the ship. No, I certainly understand that, right? Because with Virgin, in most cases, not all cases, but there's a lot of things that are included. First of all,
That's right.
gratuities are included.
Yes.
And a lot of times they're running specials where
Beverages are included a lot.
or a substantial beverage allowance.
Yes.
Like for us, we each had $600 when we were on there. I'm like,
What are we going to do with $600 in beverages? We don't
should have walked
drink.
into a bar and said, "Drinks on us," but we didn't. Anyway, but no, you agree, and again, that's the argument in our brains right now that we're having about the Star of the Seas. The ship was phenomenal. The experience was phenomenal. I mean, one's for the books that I'll never forget, truly. But was it worth that price tag? And it's, man, I don't know. I don't know. Patricia says, we need cruises that will allow us to pay par rate. LOL. Man, the currency exchange is hard. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
Yeah.
So for all those who join us late, you're going to can stroll back to the beginning. The first 30 minutes of this stream was when we went through our full review and everything that went on. We talk about all the different areas. If you want the Cliff Notes, we gave it a 9.
9 to 9.5. Yeah.
There you go. What's up, Mark? How
Hey,
are you doing,
Mark.
buddy? Good to see you again. How's that beard? Is it any bigger yet? What is that? Oh, I put you back up there by accident. Sorry. Oh, yes, we're back on dry land, back in Tall Man Mobile,
Yes.
back in, it's still humid here. Not as humid as it was, or hot and humid as it
Oh
was.
my goodness.
down in Mexico, but-
Costa Maya was ridiculously hot.
It was so hot.
Oh man.
It was so
Yeah.
bloody hot.
And Honduras wasn't much better.
No, it was hot as Hades.
Yeah.
It really was. Anyway, we're going to go. It's time for us to have some dinner and relax. We're going to be back on Sundays. So for the next, bit of time leading up to our group cruise, 60 days to the group cruise.
Yay!
Mark, come on, Mark.
Come on, Mark.
Come on, Mark. Send me an email. Let's do it. Come on. tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. Right over there. Send me
Yeah.
November 8th, group cruise. Join us. You'll have a blast. I promise.
Definitely.
You think this production is good? Wait till you see that. Anyway, so we're going to get out of here, everybody, but we will be with you on Sundays live for our weekly wrap-up show that we do when we're not on ships. All right, so you all know the drill, right? We don't have to go home, but we do have to get the out of here. Peace. Sayonara. Star of the Sea.